Okay, peace and greetings, greetings and peace. Welcome home, and welcome back to my old subscribers, or my seasoned subscribers. Y'all, there's some serious stuff going on out here. Some dangerous things are going on in the world. And a lot of us are walking around without any idea as to what's going on. And we're getting caught up in situations that we can't find ourselves out of. And then not only that, out of ignorance, we're continuing to dig ourselves deeper into the situations. You know, ignorance is a choice. It is a choice. It is refusing to adhere to the truth, refusing to seek knowledge, refusing to prove that what you believe is actually a fact. That is a choice. Choosing to refuse guidance is a choice. Okay, so I'm here to talk about agreements. And when I say agreements, I want you guys to try to expound on this, okay? Because we're talking about agreements that involves contracts, that involves marriage, that involves friendship, a new relationship, any agreements that you form with business institutions or financial institutions, meeting new people, forming relationships of any form, agreeing to go into business with people. It's not a good time. And if you've been paying attention to what's going on around you, then you know that it's not a good time. A lot of things have been limited. You cannot access a lot of things like you used to anymore. A lot of people are still out of work. A lot of businesses have been shut down since this coronavirus epic. All right? So be smart, be wise in all that you do. All right? What's going on right now? All right? And I keep saying this over and over and over again. Things have changed. Nothing is the same. It's like we went to sleep and we woke up the next morning and the world was completely reversed. Everything has changed. Whoever was on top is no longer on top anymore. Whoever was on the bottom is no longer on the bottom anymore. Things have been reversed. And you have a lot of people that have not realized or become aware of this change, and they're still trying to holding on. They're still trying to hold on to the past. They're still trying to hold on to things that are dead. All right? And they're not even living, they're not even on that path anymore. All right? This is a totally different path that we're on now, and we are striving to come up. But we can't use the old methods. The played out methods, they're not working on this path anymore. You're going to have to do something new. Okay? Where we are on this path, it's going to require you to be innovative. You're going to have to become uncomfortable. You're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone and look outside of what is normal to you and do something different. Be crafty. You understand? That's what's going on right now. All right? If you are focused in the material realm still, if you're still focused on the material realm when you should be focusing on the spiritual, then you are going to be deceived, which will end up leaving you trapped up into a situation that is going to burn like coals in your hands. Okay? Otherwise known as slavery, because that's what's happening now. Slaves are being created. But we are distracted by this external element that is called the coronavirus, which we fail to recognize that there are two sides to this virus. That which you can see, but then there is a side that you can't see. That others who have not been affected by it physically are being affected by it in other ways. Okay? And some of the ways that I'm talking about is that you actually have people who are taking this situation and they're using it to their advantage. And they're not wrong. They're not wrong. What's wrong is that people are not aware of it. And they're not doing anything to try to become aware of it. Knowledge is never going to be forced upon us. It's going to be up to you to make that decision. You have to choose to want to know what's really going on. You can no longer hide behind irresponsibility and point the fingers at others, because it is going to show on an individual basis where we are right now, what we've been working on in our life, what we've been focusing on, because everything is going to materialize, whether it's something supposedly good or something supposedly bad. It is going to materialize. It is going to show what you believe in and how strong it is and whether or not if it is working for you. Be careful making agreements, because believe it or not, what's going on is you have people, you have business institutions, you have lending institutions who are openly lending out thousands and thousands of dollars to people who before all of this couldn't even qualify for that. They couldn't even qualify for probably $5 grand. And now they're offering you $75,000, $100,000 in money to go and rebuild your life, to fulfill your dreams, to reach your destiny. A people that couldn't care less about you is now so giving. You have to understand what's going on. You have to stop. When you see something like that, honey, you have to stop and ask questions. Wait a minute, what's going on? Okay? But see, that's the thing. If you're so caught up in the material world, you're going to fall right into that trap. And guess what? You're going to become a slave. That institution is going to feed off of your life force, because they don't want your money. They want power. People are starving all over. Okay? You have people that are starving in this war, and then you have people who are actually using this situation to increase themselves. Some doing it on a negative level. Some people are giving back. Whatever it is that they're taking, they're giving back. They're transforming it and they're giving it back to the community. But there is a lot of things going on. The same thing with the stimulus check. Okay? I live basically off the grid, so I didn't get anything, and I don't care. I never wanted it anyway. You understand? I would have never accepted it. But that's the thing. They kill us off, and then they turn around and they give us a stimulus check, right? And they say, here, take this. This is going to help you. And you don't realize by accepting that, because nothing is free. Nothing is free. You don't realize by accepting that you're giving up a part of yourself. Okay? You are being permissive. All in the name of materialism. And that money has no value, not in this time. They know something that you don't know, and they are keeping it a secret. That money has no value now. It's all about power. It's all about accumulating power, so that way you can take that power and move whatever it is that you need to move. And accumulate wealth. That's what it's about now, y'all. Be careful who you form agreements with, because whether they are aware of it or not, this is spiritual. All right? Spirit will reach through them out to you as a means to trick you and trap you and drain you of your vital energy, making you weak, and that person standing in front of you will become stronger than you, and they will rule over you. You will become a slave to them. You become like food for them, meat for them. It is a serious thing going on out there. That is the reason for the, what do you call that? The social distancing. That is the reason for the social distancing. That is the spiritual reasoning for it. Okay, that is the reason why we have to stay away from each other, because I don't know if you've experienced this yet, but when you're in someone's presence too long, you start to feel uneasy. Maybe it's something about them that starts to irritate you. You know, that has been my experience. You can't be around people too long. Okay? Those are forces that are urging you to separate, to go your separate ways. If you stay around each other any longer, you're going to be at each other's neck. You're going to have to protect yourself at this time. And you're going to have to pull your focus out of the material realm and focus on spiritual matters. That means that you're going to have to view this from a subconscious level. You're going to have to be able to travel into the underworld, and from there, you will be able to divine what is going on in your physical world. I'm feeling really, really, really sad for a lot of people, because I have I know someone right now who is trapped, who fell into a trap due to materialism. And now that person who received this big loan, they're out looking for other people to join up with them so that way they can accomplish their goals. But see, the people that he is attracting in his life, they see that he has fallen into a trap. They see that. They see that he has been manipulated due to ignorance, and they're not joining up with him. So it's like he has the money, but he can't even move it because he don't have the power to push it. Brothers and sisters, please pay attention. It's some wicked, wicked shit going on out here. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, you share, you comment, and you subscribe. Peace, the Black Woman.